Hi folks, Scott Meyers here from selfstorageinvesting.com. I got a question for you. As you look into 2010, how's your marketing plan coming? Let's be honest now. I know some of you are saying marketing plan. What marketing plan? And believe it or not, some of the folks that I talk to in the industry, they don't ever do a marketing plan, and some are even decreasing the amount of money that they're using in these so-called tough times that we're having. Well, I got to tell you folks, you need to be looking at your net operating income and looking at the revenue that you're bringing in every year, and you should have about 6 to 8% set aside, 6 to 8% of your gross revenues set aside for your marketing budget, and begin working on your marketing plan. So if you haven't started yet, here's a few tips to help you along. First of all, you need to create a 12-month plan. I think we all know if you're a procrastinator like myself, if you only set it out for 1 or 2 months, you may not pick that back up again and set it out for the rest of the year. So sit down, take the time, create a 12-month plan. Now, you should also vary the promotions and the offers that you have by month. They tend to get stale after a while. The banners that you have out front, your advertising, the things that you're showing on the website, if people continue to see that over and over again, then they don't perceive that truly as a deal. Plus, how we ever test to see what works from one month versus the next, to compare it from year to year. And it's no good, however, if you don't track it. You've got to be able to track it. And the software that you have in place, and eMoves is what we use at our facilities, is a great way to be able to track the success of your promotions. You need to do this. You absolutely need to do this. Now, part of your marketing plan should be setting out specific goals. What are your goals? Do you want 92% occupancy? Do you want to be the price leader in your market? Do you want to be the low-cost provider in your market? Whatever that is that you have as the overlying goal for your organization and for each individual facility, you need to make sure that that is included in the marketing plan as well. And involve your managers while you're going through this process. They are the folks that are in the business day to day, talking to the clients. They see what works, they see what doesn't. Make sure that they are part of this planning process. Set aside some time away from the office. Maybe it's after hours. Go to a coffee shop, sit down, get the ideas flowing, and set out the marketing plan for the whole year while involving them in the ideas that they may have. Now, unfortunately, there's no magic bullet. There is no magic wand. We're using a shotgun approach this year, and we've got a lot of ammunition. We're using a bigger shotgun. Times are a little bit tougher these days, and so we've looked at and identified about 60 different strategies and promotions and offers that we're going to vary throughout the year at our different facilities and test and gauge to see what works. We're looking, the old ways that we've learned about for years and used, that just doesn't cut it anymore. You can't just copy what the big guys are doing in their ads on their websites and things that they may be offering on TV. We got to start thinking out of the box, and for those of us that are smaller operators, we're a little bit more nimble and we have the ability to do that. So start looking at what other industries are doing and start using YouTube. Start putting video on your website if you haven't already. Start utilizing Craigslist, some of the other ways that other marketers and other industries are using to gain customers. Then test to see what works. So folks, let me remind you, we're not in the storage business. We're in the marketing business for your storage facility. Let's not forget that. Each and every day, we're in the marketing business for our storage facility, and that's what we need to be focusing on. So with that, folks, I'm Scott Meyers, and I'm here to wish you a successful 2010 with your new updated marketing plan. And let's all give a big cheer at the end of the year for a very successful 2010 in self-storage.